you guys come to see me. This is a surprise. FB Live redo. Number 44. Come and join me. Where are you guys coming? You're going to come and help me. Oh, I got to go back here. Come on in. Oh, man, I got people coming to see me. It's a surprise. I wanted to be with you guys. I want to redo number 44, but I need you in the house. Send me some love. Surprise. Happy Holiday. I got some people in my clock room. Who the heck are you? Go down to God, baby. Time to go to work. This is a surprise performance. I'm doing FB Live. Come join me. Say hi. Who's in my house? Who's in my house to listen to me this afternoon? I gotta know who you are. Please come and say hi to me. I don't want the monkeys driving the bus today. I don't want the elephants in the freaking living room. Come on and hang out with me. I'm telling you. Oh yeah, Amanda Weaver's in the house. Gonna help Michael Cole make some big boom boom. Welcome to FB Live. Lynette Shoemaker! Yeah, she's in the surprise. Help me. Help me lead the charge, Lynette. Who else is in my damn house? Come on in. I got a great few minutes with you before we got to get off this damn thing. I just wanted to hang out with you for a little while. Let me turn this damn music off so we can go to work. Come on, welcome to, I really wanted to do a quick drive-by of FB Live number 44. Hi, Lynette, good to see you. Because we did this one last Thursday night, and I was having some technical difficulty. I at least wanted to give you a recap because it was such a phenomenal conversation. Wasn't it, Amanda Wheeler? I can't wait to see you in January too, Miss AW. Anyway, what we had in our guest last Thursday was a millennial, Nicole Adair, and she's a top 20 millennial level 4 stylist. Tracy, good to have you here. Trace, I don't know if you were on last Thursday, but I wanted to give you a recap of Nicole's interview because it was phenomenal. She's a level 4 millennial. She's a hair ninja. She's a social media ninja. We had her on last Thursday, and I had some sound difficulty. Hey, Barbie, good to have you. Thanks for coming to help me to make big boom boom, Barb. Oh, look, Brian's here too. Brian, are you here? I told you I was gonna do some things different. Help me to lead the charge, right? So, if you weren't with us last Thursday, you can either scroll down on my over-the-top Facebook Live, or you can get on summitsalon.com/Michael Cole Live. Watch the 44th episode. It was freaking phenomenal, right? But I had my sound was off, and so you could hear me, but you couldn't hear Nicole. So I at least wanted to give you the recap of that conversation. Now, I don't want to spend any time going over the content that we went over last Thursday. She certainly earned the right. She's trending to do $70,000 in a W-2 in the next 365 days. That's what made her credible. And she's only 24 years old. She's got a couple of children. Biggest day ever was $1,500. She's got a $66 haircut price, $120 average ticket, which is twice as high. I'm talking really fast because I want to get you guys out of here. 15% retail to sales service. Did 100 referrals this year, and she's got 675 people on her Instagram page, 300 people liking her on her Facebook page, and the biggie is that 60% or more of her clients, she has gotten to follow her on IG and like her on her Facebook page. That was some of the questions that I asked on the interview. Now, she, like everyone, has a business page on both Instagram and Facebook. She flipped her personal page on Instagram to a business page about a month or so ago because she was hanging out with me on OTT, and she saw a spike in her referrals. At any rate, you can watch all that on last Thursday's program, number 44. I want to get to what you missed. I wanted her on this afternoon, and I just couldn't get her on with me. So I'm going to be recapping what she talked about. And one of the first things that she chatted about is, I said to her, Nicole, how do you get guests to like and follow you? And what was behind that is, asking guests to follow me feels creepy. I feel embarrassed to do that. How do you get that handled? And her key points were profound. One of them is that she uses her planner, right, her summit planner, to set up her social media plan for the day, which I think is new and innovative. In other words, she will go into her planner, Barb, I hope you're hearing this, and she will actually list her guests for the day and specifically what she wants to engage them in her social media strategy. So if they're not already following her on Instagram or liking her on Facebook, she'll put that she's going to put that into the consultation to get her guests to like and follow her. So it's built into her plan. If they're already following her, she'll put another strategy, social media strategy that I'll get to in a second. That was phenomenal. Now, the other thing that she does is that she takes before pictures on all of her first time high ticket guests, and she plans on that using her planner. So if she's got a ticket coming in that's higher than her haircut price, like she's running at a $125 average ticket on a, what did we say, $45 or $50 haircut price, she'll put in there, I'm going to take a before picture of that guest. So she takes before pictures on all high tickets. And what she also does is she gets permission in the consultation. So the before picture happens in real time. Barb, did you get that? I know she's a smart cookie, Barbie. That's why she's making a big boom boom. Now, she gets it in the consultation. And she'll just ask her guest permission. And she says any resistance that she's getting from her guests is usually, well, just make sure you don't show my face, show my hair, but keep me. But most of her guests are like real cool with it, right? And then this is the biggie. When the service is done, the after picture, she actually walks them up front. There's a little kiosk in the front area for social media. She's got a special lamp, lighting set up. She takes the after picture at the end, at the front, in the kiosk, and then while she's taking the picture, you got to hear this now, she's asking her guests if they are on Facebook or Instagram. If they say yes, and most do, she'll actually have them her client pull out their mobile device, take her to their page, are you ready for this? So that she can tag them in real time because they want the picture. That's why she's making big boom boom. That's why we want to give it up for her. And then once they have that and she's doing that, she's saying, hey, listen, while you have your mobile out, I would love to follow you. And I'd love you to follow me. So she gets all that handled at the end where it doesn't feel so freaking creepy. That's why she's a ninja. Now, what is the other thing that she does is she's getting over the fear. I asked her, how did you get over the fear of embarrassment? Like, I don't want to do this because I'm embarrassed that if I post, I won't get any likes, and then I'm going to feel, I'm going to be embarrassed. It's going to be humiliating. Here's what she said, and that's why I put it in quotes. She said that the fear never goes away. She posts 3, 4, 5 times a day. She's been doing that for about a year. And she says, Michael, I still get scared, but I don't let the fear, keep me from doing it. She says it's always going to be there a little bit to put yourself out. That's what she's saying. You're putting yourself out, right? Lavola, it's wonderful. And she says, you just get more courageous. So she's saying, it's not like I lose the fear. I'm just getting more courageous, and fear isn't the problem that it used to be. So it used to be this big, and now it's so much smaller. So the more you do it, the less fearful you are, and the more courageous you become. But you don't want to wait until you have the self-confidence to start posting and asking your guests to follow you and like you. You want to do it now. Confidence comes after you demonstrate courage. So the more you demonstrate courage, the more confident you get. And all courage is the willingness to disobey the fear that always comes up when you're about to take action, either asking a guest to follow you on Instagram or take a before or after picture. Does that make sense? Let's give it up for her because it was just enormous. Now, the other thing that she says is she has a $20 a month boosting budget. I want you to hear this now because it's huge. She will take $5 a day on Facebook and or Instagram, and she'll do a $5 boost for 4 days. And she does that, when she does that, she knows that those posts are going to go out to 500 to 1,500 people, and that these are friends of guests, or I should say future referrals, right, of the 65% of her clientele that have liked or followed her. So that, I think that's really what's responsible for her over 100 referrals, is that 4 days in a row. Yes, it is, Elizabeth Trust. It's 4 days in a row, so it's $5 a day over 4 days. 5 times 4 is 20. And she knows that that's going to get out to 500 to 1,500 people. Isn't this incredible? You see how specific we're getting? We're getting very, very specific that if you're going to make this happen, if you're not going to miss the boat, you have to get this specific in your practices. What else did she tell us? She said, I asked her, how big of a difference did social media make in her trending towards $70,000 W-2 at the age of 24 years old, right? And she said, are you kidding me? If it wasn't for social media, I wouldn't be anywhere near where I am today. She's also said in 2014 and a little bit 15, she wasn't posting and she was just kind of getting into the business. She said it was like a slow freaking drip. It was right, like going down the toilet, right? But then in 2016, she really started posting and kaboom! She started doing all the best practices that we're talking about now. What else did she say? Oh, she said, when I started posting and boosting, all of a sudden I had my clients coming in and their friends saying, oh my God, I saw your post on my Instagram newsfeed. I saw your post on my Facebook newsfeed. She said, before that, I was getting very little. Like I said, a very going down the toilet, right? So, but she's saying, now as a result, I'm posting every day. Every day, she says. She's in the game. I'm taking before and afters on everybody because it's causing, I have my new one is EX, means an extraordinary experience for her guests. So taking the picture in real time is as much enhancing her guest experience as anything else is. And so then she's saying, and then also she's even using her Instagram page as her digital lookbook. So now she's actually bringing her mobile device in consultations, and that's become, I hope you're hearing this. I hope, because this is what's going to actually lead the charge for you to make, big boom boom. Now, that's all I want to give you because I don't want to take you too much here. But this Thursday, I got another special guest that I want to kind of tease you with it a little bit now, because she's going to be with us. Her name is Ivelisse Cordona. And she is another ninja. She's going to show us she's got a couple of best kept secrets on how she gets her guests to follow her on social media as well. And she's got some really cool ways of using social media to actually enhance the guest experience when they're in the chair. So did you enjoy this? It was a few minutes. I wanted to make sure that you really had the benefit of Nicole's interview, because she's a beautiful human being, and like I said, 24 years old. She makes big boom boom. So watch this, share this, go on the Summit Salon, go on summitsalon.com and you'll be able to MC Live to watch the 24th episode, because this is like 24th episode part 2. This is kind of summarizing because my damn sound system was down a little bit that evening. Or you can scroll down on my over the top page and you'll find episode 44. Watch that, watch this. You'll be making big boom boom. So I'm going to sign off now. Did you enjoy the ride? I enjoyed being with you. Let's end it as we always do, with my buddy, I'm hoping that he can. Is he home today? Let's see, where'd he go? There he goes. It's always good to see you guys. I love hanging out with you. MC Live. Don't forget to join us Thursday night to come and see my buddy Ivy Lee. So stay well, my friends. Good to see you. You're welcome, Barbies.